is happening, guys? Archiezzle here, and welcome to another video. Archiezzle, hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are going to be learning or sharing you guys 5 things that I learned in the army. And also, just to tell you guys before I forget, if you're a subscriber and you're not getting notifications, please double check. So if you're subscribed, make sure you click the bell icon also to be part of the notification squad, because I've been having a lot of issues, a lot of people messaging me like I don't even get any information anymore until 3 days later. Okay, so do that. Also, bear in mind, these top 5 things that I learned in the army are just based on my own experiences, no one else's. So hopefully you get something out of it, and let me know if you want more of these or any questions. And if you also want to work with me as an army recruiter, links will be down below. I work at the Brentwood, California recruiting station. Phone numbers and information and an online application, fill it out. If you live in the East Bay, Brentwood, Antioch, San Francisco, San Jose, Rio Vista, Fairfield, somewhere in that area, hit me up, okay? So let's go down to the list without further ado. These are the top 5 things that I learned while I was in the army. First of all, nothing is free. You gotta work hard. Privileges are not given to you. You need to earn them. Every promotion, every free time, every leave, anything that you need, you have to earn it and you have to prove it. You want to go on leave, but you didn't pass your PT test, you can't go on leave. You want to get released early, but you didn't do your task, what you were supposed to do, you gotta finish it sooner and more expedient, and probably help other people if you have enough time so they can get off also earlier. You gotta realize this, like, I know promotion from E1 to E4 is automatic, but if you just want to wait it out and just do bare minimum, to each his own, that happens. You know, that's just how life is. But if you want to prove something for yourself and just fast track and be ahead of your peers, you gotta work it. You gotta do it for yourself, because nothing will just be handed out to you. If you think you're gonna get promoted to the next rank and you were expecting to get waiver right on the 12-month mark, but you didn't really do well, or you're competing with other people with the same rank as you, let's say a bunch of E3s, 10 E3s, and they only have 2 spots for E4s, guess what? If you didn't put work into it, if you didn't earn it, you will not get it. Also, the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of times when I talk to a lot of people who want to join the army, the military, whatever branch, usually high school kids, high school graduates, college students, or sometimes even adults like 25-year-olds and above. You know, they are privileged, so privileged, thinking like, oh, my mom used to give me this, my mom used to pay for this, my dad used to prepare everything for me. I've never worked ever in my life, no part-time jobs, no summer jobs or anything like that. But guess what? It's gonna be a wake-up call. Everything you do is for yourself, and no one's gonna help you but you. Second on my list is functioning under stress. You're gonna get yelled at. If you haven't seen my recent video when I reacted to an army medic situation where someone got shot, soldier reacts to another soldier getting shot by enemy fire or enemy sniper fire or something like that, there's gonna be a lot of situations that are similar to that. It might not be actual combat, but there's gonna be a lot of times when you are in the middle of something and you're gonna get yelled at. Basic prime example is when you go to basic training, fixing your bunk, getting ready for a layout, just being in formation, doing the right thing. If you are not used to being yelled at, or at least a lot of pressure like on you, and you have a deadline to meet a certain task, you gotta get used to it. Once again, going back as a medic, if you are not well composed enough to function under stress, when you see someone who's injured and you gotta do basic interventions to save that guy's life, to save that guy's limb, you gotta function under stress. There's gonna be a lot of times also where it's not really directly stress on you. Let's say you work with someone that you don't really like in your squad, in your platoon. You have to deal with it even though you don't really like that person and you hate each other. Like, I think someone was trying to get in. Next on my list is punctuality. A lot of people are really bad with this one. If you agreed to meet up, this is just a civilian scenario, civilian world, real life scenario example, okay? We'll meet up 5 at the cafeteria, and then 5:10, 5:15 rolls and you're still not there. Dude, what's wrong with you? Where's that word of honor? Like, if you promise to be there at a certain time, you have to be there at least 5 minutes before. Granted, in the army, it might get a lot stupid because formation's at 6:30, so they want you to be there 15 minutes prior, so 6:15. but your squad leader or your platoon sergeant wants you to be there 15 minutes prior to the 15 minutes prior. So that will push you to 6 o'clock, to 600 in the morning. And then for some reason, they're like, oh, we're doing something else. And you actually have to be there to set up whatever we're doing for PT, or if you're going to do a UA or some sort of setup or something. Then they'll push it back again to 5:45, 15 minutes before the 15 minutes prior, before the 15 minutes prior. It probably doesn't make sense to you guys right now, but if you are in the military, you know what I'm talking about. So 6:30 is the call time. You got to be there 15 minutes prior, but your platoon sergeant wants you to be there 15 minutes prior, and then your squad leader wants you to be there 15 minutes prior. That will push you back to 5:45. But it's just part of the military. It's something that you have to understand and learn. Punctuality. Be in the right place and the right time, and you will be good. Another one on my list is being independent. Once you are in the army, in the military, there's no more mom and dad. You are going to do everything on your own. You have to do your own laundry. You have to fix your own uniform. No one's going to drive you anymore. And if you don't have a car and you really need a car, you got to save up. You have to be independent. That's the good thing about being in the military. If you have been sheltered and really privileged like all your life, and you just want to build up character, you want to build up discipline, I think the army is the good way to go. Granted, the army is not really for everyone, but it's a great way for you to step out of your comfort zone and be more independent. So once you get out of the army, if you only serve 2, 3, or 4 years, you know, you have this experience that you're not going to experience anywhere else. Be careful with that one though, because if you are brand new to being independent, you have been sheltered all your life by mom and dad, and it's your first time, let's say, getting stationed overseas in Germany, in Japan, in Korea, and you see a lot of these things that you can go to. You can drink alcohol now, and you can do a lot of stuff on your own. Be careful and hang out with the right people. Don't be too crazy about you yourself being so independent. You gotta think also and hang out with the right people, like what I said, okay? And last on my list is the brotherhood. That's the great thing. I mentioned this in a lot of previous videos. Wherever you go, however you met this person just for a short period of time, even in basic training, in deployment, when you were stationed overseas, you break contact and you meet this person again somewhere down the road while he's out of the army now, or she's out of the military or Air Force or whatever branch. There's still that connection, that brotherhood, the sisterhood that you will not find anywhere else but in the army, in the military. Dude, there's a lot of loyal battle buddies right there. You could be like really passed out drunk and no one can do the duty, but your buddy, he'll take it for you. But honestly, seriously talking, if you need like personal help, as in like something wrong with the family back home, you know, relationship issues or questions like that, go to your squad leader, go to your buddy in your platoon. I'm pretty sure they can help you out, because no one else is going to help each other but you guys, soldiers, buddies to your left and right, okay? Well, that's it for this video. I hope it kind of helped you out a little bit. It's just me sharing and dropping some knowledge and some sort of like mentorship. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon to be part of the notification squad if you're having issues getting notifications about my videos. And share this video also to someone who needs more information about the army. Share the channel, alright? Thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. Archiezzle out.